Hola, Twin Flames. Hoyo. I'm going to try a different reading today. Using 4 decks. Animal Totem, Power of Love, Indigo Angel, and Archangel Michael deck. This is Wild Twins 1111. Welcome to any new viewers and welcome back to all subscribers. Totally appreciate any likes or comments. Have Thanksgiving coming up. Trying to remain grateful through crazy hectic energies and stressful energies. I'm going to be doing 8 draws and then 2 draws from the Archangel Michael deck. I'm going to use all 3 decks for the 8 draws. Asking the Divine Masculine's heart towards the Feminine in 3D and vice versa. His mind towards the Divine Feminine in 3D and vice versa. And his soul towards Divine Feminine and vice versa. I've already pre-shuffled these cards. This reading is strictly for entertainment only. I am a Noob Twin Flame reader. Doing this, claiming a clairvoyance to the collective and hoping to have some kind of, I don't know, entertaining therapy, I guess you could put it as. I already did the 2 draws, one for the masculine, one for the feminine, from Archangel Michael, and prayed for that. I've had comments to show all the cards. I've got a small desk here, so I'm going to try to keep all the cards out here. All right. Masculine's heart to the feminine, his mind to the feminine, his soul to the feminine, and the feminine's heart to the masculine, her soul to the masculine, and her mind to the masculine. Asking what the collective needs to know. Asking that this be protected by Archangel Michael. I pray removal of all distortion in Jesus' name. I take responsibility for all distortion that I have chosen and ask for a clarity in vision, for a healing in vision for the entire Twin Flame Collective. All right, let's get this reading started. Oh, and then I got 3 cards here for the union. Let me set those back here. All right, the Divine Masculine's heart towards the feminine. Trust. Wow. I see him holding a wand, a staff, and embracing the light. I don't know if this is, it's a moon, it looks like, so I would say the hidden parts of himself, embracing that as a light, learning that trusting himself is trusting his divine feminine. Release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So his heart is releasing unwanted energies, which is a purge, which is very uncomfortable. That's just a message to the feminine to hold balance for her masculine as he goes through this process of releasing old energies, old unwanted energies in his heart, and trusting himself in his heart, making room. Oof. Then we have the Ten of Swords. And you know, this card is correlating with the last reading to me. There's some ugly ass bird. I think that was the Nine of Swords card. This one has a pigeon. And there's some birds vacating in the sky. No, they're approaching. Message to divine masculine. His spirit is crushed. His spirit, from all the mental structures, all the programming, all the mental barriers that have been established and put on him by others, they have just pierced his spirit. They have just made him feel crushed and empty. And I believe God has a new spirit for you. You need only ask. In Jesus' name, I pray a new spirit for the divine masculine. All right, let's move on to the divine feminine's heart towards her masculine. Jeez, bloody cards. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. The divine feminine wants to express her heart to the masculine. Her heart wants to express health. This looks like a fruitful card, green for the heart chakra. Divine feminine's heart wants to offer healing to the masculine. Balance, fruitfulness. She wants, her heart towards the divine masculine is that she desires total health in his heart. And then we have the Five of Cups. And I'm going to read this card here. This deck is by Lisa Robertson. All right, Five of Cups. The water is the only place I know I can be safe. In this cool, flowing place, I can allow any and all pain to wash away. In the water, I can release that which I no longer need and clear the energy for something new to take hold. In the water, I know that life continues to flow even when death is close by. That which has been harmed can be healed, and that which has no place in the present can be washed away with the current. Message from the capybara. I've never pronounced this animal's name before. This South American native may look like a hairy pig, but there is no relation to the pig at all. The capybara is the largest living known rodent on the planet. Although a land dweller, she has an affinity with the water, so much so that she has small web-like structures on her feet to assist her in navigating the water. Water is this rodent's sanctuary. She uses the water as a form of protection and healing. In this card, we see a lone capybara heading into the water after discovering her playmate dead on the shore. Although there is loss, there is also a chance for a new beginning. This is the energy of the Five of Cups. You will notice some loss with this when this card shows up, but this is not for you to dwell on. Do not allow yourself to miss opportunities this loss leaves in its wake. Be like the capybara and instead head to the water. Allow the water to heal you and show you in safety where your next step will be. All right, so the Divine Feminine's heart towards the masculine is that of a longing to express love, is that of a desire for health, and also an acknowledgement in her heart that the Divine Masculine is going through a death process, a transformation process. He's completing a cycle, and the feminine is going with the flow in her heart, knowing that unconditional love is needed through the process of change. All right, next draws are the mind, starting with the Divine Masculine's mind towards the feminine in the 3D. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So Divine Masculine, first off in his mind, knows that it is important to develop this love of himself. No more self-loathing, no more self-sabotage. That hasn't been serving anybody. Believe in yourself. Divine Masculine is developing his confidence in his mind. And looks somewhat anguished holding on. And Queen of Wands. I'm definitely going to read this card. Sunflowers remind me of the sacral chakra and solar plexus. The wand suit is that of passion and of spirit. And then the queen suit is ideas, nurture his divine feminine. All right, Queen of Wands. What is failure? It is nothing more than you needing to try and try again until you get your desired result. It is not the finish, the end, or the reason to give up. We all fail. In fact, we fail more than we succeed. But in order to reach your goal, you must keep going, no matter how many times it takes and no matter how exhausted you are. You see, it is never about how long it takes or how often you get it right. It's about the feeling you get when you finally hit your mark. Message from the Lioness. The Queen of Wands has quick, agile tendencies. She is fast to act and tends not to slow down until the task is done. The Lioness cannot come back empty-handed too many times, for the fate of her pride depends on how much food she can catch. The Queen needs to get things done, for there is no time for procrastination. In the case of Lioness, her very life hinges on her ability to get up and get going, regardless of the circumstances. So that's explaining Divine Masculine's mind right now towards the feminine. I'm sorry about the interruption. Go! Get over here! Come on! Come on, Tucker! Tucker, come! Tucker! Tucker! Tucker, come! Come on, boy! Good boy. Good boy. I apologize about that. I have a doggo at large. All right. Next part of the reading is the collective soul towards each other, starting with the masculine. And just take what resonates. Leave anything that doesn't. Dreams. So the feminine soul towards her masculine is a dreaming state. I see this beautiful teal color. I'd say that's upper heart chakra and throat chakra. She dreams to share her heart with him in her soul, and that lines up with what was drawn for her heart to the masculine. She looks like she's holding space, absolutely. Evolution, you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. So Divine Feminine's soul is facing obstacles. And instead of letting that just absolutely put you in a spirit of defeat or a soul anguished with defeat, instead, know that, you know, all of these obstacles, they're not the masculine's fault. They're not your own fault. You don't have the big picture. Only God, only the divine has the big picture here. And we have to be humble, not entitled to see it. And we don't get all the answers. So realize that every obstacle you face in this soul journey of being a twin flame is merely a lesson on your path to unconditional love. And dream on. 8 of Swords. Mental. Eight is an overcoming challenges, clearing a path. We've got light showing in this cave, and he's, or she is, has reached the surface. A very dangerous scene. All those points had to have been avoided to come up through the ground. So Divine Feminine soul feels like she's been through so much to even just get to the surface of what her soul is going through and is towards the masculine. It's been very hard, but Divine Feminine, see that the light is showing. Be thankful that you are past the points of this sword, that you have surfaced. Your soul has surfaced and is evolving and is dreaming of your masculine. And that this is a path. The path is going to get more beautiful. I think he's going to crawl out and go into the grass. Go into Flourish area. Go have a meal with his family, maybe. The Divine Feminine is not getting cute animals at all in this reading. But oh well. Okay. The Divine Masculine soul towards Divine Feminine. Mother Mary. Mother Mary. I have to read the card there. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Knight is energy, plans taking shape. Could be a hint at immaturity. But nobody is perfectly mature spiritually either, unless they have the truth of the divine, which he's up on a pedestal. I'm seeing the sword as communication. A soul is wanting to communicate to the feminine. His soul is wanting to take ownership, maybe express what he's learned so far on this journey. And then this Mother Mary card is from the Indigo Angel deck by Dorian and Charles Virtue. Known as the Queen of Angels, Mother Mary is the embodiment of unconditional love and compassion. This card calls for you to look at the people in your life as well as yourself. With the same love, Mother Mary can help you embrace your gifts and talents and honor yourself in every moment. So he is nurturing, the Divine Masculine soul is nurturing his gifts and talents, as wanting to bring them forth to the feminine. So we have 2 draws from Archangel Michael as a message to the masculine and feminine, and then we have 3 more draws here regarding the union through the end of this time period, which right now is the week of Thanksgiving. So for the Divine Feminine, we have confidence. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. It's a wonderful prayer. Divine Feminine, I pray you can receive that. Ask and you will receive. And for the masculine, from Archangel Michael, honor and trust your feelings. My prayer, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. And you know, Divine Feminine, be patient on the masculine to express himself. He needs to feel safe. He needs to feel natural. There shouldn't be any strain with that. And masculine, know that you can honor and trust your feelings. And Divine Feminine says you are free. You are free to share your feelings when you see fit. Oh, I missed a draw. How did that happen? This is Divine Masculine's mind to the feminine in 3D. I apologize. Noob, like I said. Satisfaction. The masculine is satisfied in his mind. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Yes. The masculine, I see all heart chakra here and solar plexus. His mind is satisfied with his relationship with the feminine. And he's not looking towards others for self-approval. He is knowing that no one speaks his value or his worth, and that what really matters is his view of himself. Ask for a sign. His mind, Divine Masculine, is asking for a sign regarding his Divine Feminine. And this card is gorgeous. Transformation. And then we have the World, which I am definitely reading a major arcana. Okay, let's see here. Why can I not read Roman numerals right now? All right. Do you know what conditions are necessary to create a thriving new world? There is a special ingredient list, and everything has to come together at the exact same time. It is not easy to complete and sustain a thriving ecosystem, but with time, patience, and perseverance, it can be done. Miss any one step or any one ingredient, and you will not get that which can sustain life. Instead, you will get just a momentary look at what would have been. Message from the Atoll. Atolls are fascinating, as they truly are a complete thriving world. They take millions of years to develop, and if the right elements are not present, they cannot grow. Atolls are coral reefs that grow in the energy of underwater volcanoes. First, the volcano erupts, piling up lava on the seafloor. As the volcano continues to erupt, the lava pile elevation grows higher, eventually breaking the surface of the water. The top of the volcano becomes an oceanic island. The volcanic energy from below, mixed with the sun above, provides the perfect conditions for the reef to be birthed out of the ocean. In this respect, they show the completed cycle of creation, just as the world card itself shows. the completion of the journey through the major arcana. Coral is considered an animal and not coral is considered an animal and not a plant. It grows, feeds, and dies. The type of coral that build reefs are called hermatypic corals. Well, I just got excited there. I don't know about you, collective, but knowing that the divine masculine is at this point of the major arcana in his mind about the feminine. All right, continuing to read this here. These amazing creatures attract an abundance of other life to come and take up residency in the world they have created. The atoll itself is the completed journey of this world's creation, just as the world card in the major arcana marks the completion of the fool's journey. This is a card of completion. Something must come to an end, has ended, or the conditions to build a new and wonderful world are now being spotlighted. That's what resonates with me. Endings are also beginnings, for as one cycle slows down and begins to end, another has already started and is gaining momentum. Just like the atoll, there is always new life waiting at the end of the creation process. This card is representing being whole, so his mind isn't feeling so shattered anymore about his feminine. His mind is feeling a wholeness, a completeness regarding the relationship. Okay, apologize about that backtrack. For the union, Twin Flame Collective. Oh boy. Patience, you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So, dance. Dance with the loving rhythm while you wait, Twin Flame Collective, because we indeed get to have patience regarding your union, our union. Two of Wands. Two is possibility, movement, balance. I've read this card in an earlier reading on this channel. So I'm not going to read it again. But I see a surfacing, a smoothness. I think he knows how to navigate his emotions, so he's not having so much mental anguish about that. His passion is more so balanced. And actually for the union's passion is balanced. Needing to have patience, but union is surfacing. And the waters, you know, they look healthy. They're moving. The shoreline's in view. And I love the red ribbons there. It reminds me of Twin Flame Union. Authority. Regarding the union, authority. I am definitely going to read this card. This is also from the Indigo Angels deck. All right. The way our world is currently designed, people in authority impose rules upon us. In many situations, it must be this way to maintain order. As an indigo, you possess an inner truth detector telling you that people in power often abuse such authority. This is one of the most important cards you can receive, because your role in this world is to help redesign our planet and society to become a place of fairness. When dealing with authority figures, please know that anger will not get you anywhere, but calm assertiveness definitely will. Anytime you feel controlled or ruled, quote unquote, by someone, Ask the angels to guide you through the situation in a way that will bring about and perpetuate the most peace. In this way, you clear the path for others who will benefit from your peaceful leadership. I like it. Says it is the most important card here in this deck, and it was just pulled for the union. This is speaking to Twin Flame Mission. And those blue wings are really making me think that that expression, not expressing anger, but expressing fairness and peace assertively, definitely speaks to the Twin Flame Mission. All right, this reading has ran pretty long. I'm sorry about the interruptions. Thank you for hearing this message out. Sending love and peace to the collective. Shout out to Nikki with the Divine Love Crystal Grid. Just added my twin and I to that. And my bestie and her twin also added. We went with the Divine Love Letters. And just got an email from Nikki that if we weren't on the Crystal Grid, Divine Love Crystal Grid, that she was adding us. So I definitely recommend those Divine Love Letters. They're only $10. And resonated so much, synced up so much. It was an amazing experience to have that orchestrated. So anyways, I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Stay grateful, Twin Flames. And please subscribe if you have resonated with this reading. I will definitely be putting more readings out and coming up with a website for personal readings as I learn to do this. So hope you all have a good one.